folks. Episode 3 of the Rough Ryder podcast. You'll notice, today I'm not selling sex. Today, I'm selling music. I'm selling a band. I'm selling multiple bands. I had a good time this weekend. I had a blast. We last spoke on Friday. Much has happened. You realize I haven't shaved. I've been busy. I got a couch now. It's like 7:40 in the afternoon on a Monday. Monday the 15th now. Yesterday's weather, today, Sunday, I woke up to snow. Sunday morning it was snowing everywhere. It was cold. Probably like 30s here in Coldwater, Michigan. From Delton to Coldwater. That's what I experienced. Snow. Cold, rainy, dreary. That was yesterday's weather today. So let's start it out. Friday afternoon, Friday night. I acquired some psilocybin. For those of you who aren't unaware of what psilocybins are, those mushrooms, fungus, boomers. I decided to indulge by myself. I didn't know what else to do. I don't have a TV yet. It's coming. But I decided to watch Coachella live. It was the opening day of Coachella. Watched it on YouTube on my phone. A couple things. Auto-tune is the death of me. Auto-tune. I watched Jaden Smith, his performance. Auto-tune the entire time. Screamed into the microphone and affected the auto-tune to where it like cut out at times, those were the only times that were actually tolerable. His sister, Keylo, K-E-Y-L-O, I think, Smith, she has a wonderful voice. I believe that's the relation. Wonderful voice. She was great. At this point, I have had a beer. I have had alcohol. Sorry, it's a thing. But wonderful voice. She sang a couple songs with him. But a lot of it was him. His Icon song, he had a blast at. He busted out a Toyota Scion. I don't know. You saw it. YouTube it. It's worth a watch. It was impressive. Anderson .Paak came on after that. Great performance. Great artist. Cool dude. But yeah, I was on fungus the whole time, so it was very interesting. But I got lost, man. Coachella, so it's this huge festival. I thought they had all 3 stages playing 3 different musicians, artists, all at the same time, all live on YouTube, all at the same festival. Which I understand, like, the venues are set a ways away, but like, there's no way of switching in between, like, on foot. With how much sound and lights and performance that were happening there, like, it's not possible. It's not possible. So, or I don't know. I guess I don't know how it works. It is possible. Maybe it is. I don't know. I don't know anybody that's been to Coachella. When I was in LA, I went to this function where there was some people coming from Coachella. No, they were just dressed like Coachella. Yeah, they couldn't have been coming from Coachella. It was long since happened. But yeah, no. So yeah, and they can take that fashion anywhere. But the fact that I was in California, I just assumed and associated. You know what happens when you assume people. So yeah, Friday night, tripped on fungus. At one point, I felt like there was bugs. Like I was kind of watching my phone on my belly. And I was like, kind of looked like I got really fucking itchy. I just done my laundry. So I thought the sheets had like fiberglass on them from the laundry machine or something. So that plant that seed when you're on fungus, everything goes bad. So I got really itchy. That got really bad for a second. But I thought, like, when I was looking at my phone, I kept like thinking, I'm like, oh, there's a fucking spider coming on my belly button. It's like my little habit trail. So yeah, that like, but it didn't like, I never like, had a freak out moment. But yeah, I'm indifferent about fungus. People, kids, talking to you, folks out there interested. Have your fun. Be careful. Have someone in control. Go in with positive thoughts. I've done it by myself a couple of times, and it's never a good time. So yeah, just don't do drugs by yourself. Yeah, don't do drugs in general. Natural stuff. Don't do natural stuff by yourself. Don't do fungus by yourself. I guess whatever. I don't know. Anyways, who else played after Anderson .Paak? Man, I got lost. I was lost in the land. I went to sleep. It was a long week. Took a while to fall asleep, but yeah, fell asleep. Saturday, woke up, Blue Hat Coffee, Coldwater, Michigan, giving them a shout out. Great coffee, a little pricey, local. I had a vanilla latte. It was one of the best vanilla lattes I've had in my life. I got some of their beans. All their beans smell delicious. Peruvian, Kenyan, Ethiopian. Ethiopian beans were a little more expensive. I asked her why. She didn't know. I haven't done my research yet, so I can't tell you, folks. I'm fucking rough. Slipping. But no, Blue Hat Coffee. Give you guys on a little local jive that's happening. Blue Hat Coffee guy, the city of Coldwater, talking to you, city commissioner. You're charging way too high on your taxes. See how many empty business fronts we got in Coldwater, Michigan, man? It's ridiculous. It's ruthless. Get some businesses in, man. Cut your taxes. So the deal is, city of Coldwater, Blue Hat Coffee Gallery is in a historic home. The people who own it and run it live in the home and run the business out from below it. They've been running it for like 8 years now. Last year apparently they raised the property rate or tax rates or something. Something happened with the tax rates. They're getting charged like $23,000 a year in tax rates, which is crazy for property tax for a business, let alone a home. So it makes more. It's because it's a historic home. So if he demos the house, the building, it won't be worth it, apparently. Like the tax rate will no longer be there sufficient. Yeah, committee. I didn't come prepared. I'm sorry. Look at me. Come on now. This came to my knowledge on Saturday afternoon after I'd gone in there, or else I would have rose a flag. So yeah, it's still up in the air. The issue is at hand. The guy signed for a demo permit. I don't know if it's passed. I saw the article back in November 2018. So somebody told me this was just going on, so I don't know if there's more issues that have came out and I am unaware of them. But yeah, shout out to Blue Hat Coffee, man. Wow. I didn't try any of the pastries. I'm a big pastry guy, but unfortunately I haven't I haven't got there yet. I'm gonna go back in. I'm definitely a repeat customer until the dude demos that building and fires it up somewhere else. But yeah, get your local coffee on. It's a world of difference. I had a coffee this morning. Look at me. No, I had a cup of the coffee this morning. Whole bean, ground it. She offered to grind it for me. Got a grinder. It's good. It was good. Delicious coffee at Blue Hat Coffee. Saturday night, the show, the rock and roll show that I told y'all about. The drive to Delton. The roads were horrible. Delton, city commissioner. Get on your taxes. Fix those roads. 10-mile and 11-mile roads specifically? Come on. You'll shake a freaking motorcyclist right into the ditch with all that. Beautiful scenic area. Beautiful drive. Saturday weather. It was sunny. It was nice. It was a little chilly, but sunny. A little breeze. Perfect. Yeah, the drive. Yeah, I thought I was gonna crumble into rough Ryder. The roads were bad. So I get to this VFW post 432, I think. VFW 432. Maybe 442. I don't know. Delton, Michigan. Super cool venue. Super cool workers. All volunteers. Obviously members are in the bar, but then they got little venue kind of kitchen hallway to the bathroom, little setup. You can order food through the window. Dude running it was super cool. I got food 3 times. He kept joking with me. I was saying I had the munchies. He's like an old timer. I don't know if he plays, but he's cracking beers. There's little kids ordering food because there's a couple families that brought kids. This kid's ordering food and he's just fucking straight up and he's taking the order down and then he's yep. And before the lady's waiting to pay him and he just cracks this beer. Eye level with this kid. This kid's, faces to the counter. He cracks it open and just, yeah, let me tally that up real quick. What you get here? So it was cool, man. It was just hilarious. I don't know. It was alcoholism at a young age. It kind of I hope that moment will stick with that kid. And I don't know, something. Those moments you see. I don't know. Kids. Memories. All right, so the show was awesome. Mantra of Morta. Hell Came Home. Nuskin. BlackFront Ink. And Retrofit. Mantra of Morta, Hell Came Home, and BlackFront Ink are on Spotify. You can find them. All 5 of them are on YouTube. I'm rocking the Mantra of Morta and the Hell Came Home. Nuskin, I had a hard time even tagging them on Instagram because there's some fucking skin product that's also called Nuskin. So bad band name, or just shitty luck that the lotion or skin product made it more hits than the band. So take that for what it is. They all fucking rocked. Nuskin busted their fucking snare as soon as after their first song. New drummer, he's played 2 shows with them. They asked for a snare from anybody else. BlackFront Ink came through with a little piece of snare tape. Doesn't work the best, but it works temporarily. I think it got them through their set. It didn't sound horrible. Nuskin shredded. I was wrong with all of my associations. Retrofit was like Nickelback. They were acoustic set because their drummer was in like Germany or something. He went somewhere. I don't know. He had to go somewhere. Their drummer was unavailable. They didn't cancel the show or cancel. They didn't want to cancel the 2 guitarists, so they toughed it out. But it definitely was way out of place. They were the band that was out of place, but they did good. Played a lot of originals. They played If You Like Pina Coladas. That song was a real hit. But no, so yeah, they were like an acoustic Nickelback. BlackFront Ink, dude sounds like Lance Daly, but it was like acid bath. Like I said, they did a good job. They rocked. So there's a lot of downer songs from both those 2 bands, though, Retrofit and BlackFront Ink. It was supposed to be Maple House Party. I don't know. To each their own, but I don't know. That's the genre. Acid rock or like stoner rock, kind of. I guess not stoner metal, quite the same, but sludgy a little bit. But yeah, it was cool. Nuskin got on. They're like Lamb of God. It was fucking sick. Dude rocked it. Then Mantra Morta was on. I don't even know what to compare. They shred. She shreds. One vocalist. Some of the material you'll find online, they had a male vocalist and her, but that is no longer. So it's just the girl, female vocalist. She fucking wails. Super cool. All the band members from all the bands were fucking super hip. Really good people, nice people. Tour promoter Nad, super cool dude, brother. Yeah, all really cool. But Mantra Morta, okay, so I'm thinking this in my head because I'd seen a couple local bands recently. And I'm like, man, like nobody plays fucking cover anymore, dude. Like this is fucking lame. Like I'm just thinking this in my head, like rocking out, but I'm just like, man, sure it'd be cool if someone played a cover song. There's the kids that I mentioned. They are running around this fucking gig. They're having a blast. They're throwing a beach ball around. Somebody gave them a beach ball. I'm like, yeah, it'd be fun, but like, I don't know. It was like, if these were adults playing with these beach balls, motherfuckers would be throwing them out. But since it was kids, it was okay. But it was like, all right, like it got to a point. It was fun at first. It was good, but then they kept going with it, and the ball deflated, and they're just fucking whipping it at each other, and it's flying by people's heads, and there's photographers trying to take pictures, and they're having to like step back and miss good shots because the kids are fucking running around. So somebody finally grabbed, I think they grabbed the beach ball, blew it up, made it a little more usable. So that lasted a couple more minutes, and then I think one of the moms was up front rocking out, and then she brought one of the kids up. So the kids are rocking out. They're doing that. That was kind of through BlackFront Ink. I'm sorry, I backpedaled a little bit. The kids are running around, they're rocking out during BlackFront Ink. Intermission. Kids are all still running around, blah, 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 having fun. Mantra Morta comes up. Kids get up there with the mother. Kids are rocking out. The mom's having a blast. Show's awesome. Mantra's killing it. She goes into a little, end the song. Quite possibly, this is the most metal thing I've seen this year. Besides, I'll tell you the most metal thing I saw was today, Monday, April 15th, 2019, the day Notre Dame's fucking spire fell, and you watch that burning fucking cross crash. That was the most fucking metal thing. Sorry to the religious folk, my religious watchers, but as a metalhead, as a fucking, I don't want that to happen to anything. It's terrible. It's a fucking momentous monument. It is a lot of history lost. It's culture. It's terrible. I'm not happy that happened, but I will say that it's the most metal, brutal, fucking badass thing that I've seen so far this year. I don't know what's gonna top it, and I really don't kind of don't want it to get topped because, I don't know. I don't really want to see anything. But this girl, Mantra Morta, these kids, blah, 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 she busts this out. Mind you, I was just thinking about covers in my head. Just looks these kids in the eyes. This is the future, she tells us. This is the future of metal, This is the next generation, Looks these kids in the eyes. There's like 6 of them, probably from age 5 to 7 or 8. Whoever appeals to the law against his fellow man is either a fool or a coward. Whoever cannot take care of himself without that law is both. For a wounded man shall say to his assailant, if I live, I will kill you. If I die, you are forgiven. Such is the rule of honor. And she goes in the Lamb of God's Omerta cover. Oh, dude. I lost my shit. I fucking freaked out. I did headbanging movements like that. I went so hard I threw my back out. I messed my back up. The rest of the show, I was trying to get by. If I saw myself on video, I probably looked like a jackass after that. But I went hard. I went heavy. Dude, so it was just what I wanted. Still had a good time the rest of the show, but I was in pain. In pain Saturday night to Sunday because I slept in my car because I was a responsible drinker. I'm a responsible partier, and I sleep in my car when I'm too inebriated to make that windy, twisty road at 1 in the morning. So yeah, I messed my back up during their cover of Omerta. They played a couple more songs, finished their set. Hell Came Home was the finishers. They rocked. Super cool dudes. Great back and forth in between songs. I got the CD. Certain bands stick with me, the CDs. Mantra Morta, I just had to rep a shirt. Their shit's all over Spotify, so I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do them on iTunes. I don't know why. I have certain reasons why I buy certain band CDs. I don't know. Don't ask me. Don't ask me. The Hell Came Home. Speaking of all the covers, they ask us who's breaking the law, and then jump into Judas Priest breaking the law. It was freaking awesome. It was cool. Killed it. Like I said, they had a killer set. By the end of it, all these kids that are rocking out, dude. The guitarist comes out and he's doing a solo with the kid right there. The other guitarist comes out and he's with him. They're all on wireless, freaking wireless technology with the guitars. It was great. The lead singer comes out. He's fucking rocking. It was cool, dude. It was a really good time for the kids, for everybody that came out, for the venue, for the VFW folk. I know they had a good turn in, and everything was affordable, man. Fucking $3 craft beers. You kidding me? $2, I would imagine, domestics, or whatever. Yeah, domestic. Yeah. I don't even know if they had any imports. Corona. I don't know. Yeah, $1 shots. Of like a little mix, like a juice, like a rum drink and a tequila or a vodka drink that they made up. Really cool, dude. Cheap food. Food was great. Like I said, I ate a bunch of it. Barbecue, pulled pork, French fries, motherfucking fried mushrooms. Best fried mushrooms I've ever had. They had them in Cisco because it's not a place that does food. But took forever to cook. But oh, sir in the back, I didn't catch your name. I didn't catch either guy's names, honestly. Fucking, they left a mark with me, and I didn't even catch the names. Jerk. Rough Ryder. So yeah, dude, finished the show, chilled with the band. All the bands, they're on the tour. This is their second stop in Delton. If you see on the back here, your freeze frame, they got like 9 dates total. I'm gonna check them out at their final stop down in Muncie. They've inspired me. You know, they left a mark on me, so I'm gonna go support them. I'm gonna rock them out wearing this T-shirt, man. I'm gonna be like #1 fan, man. I'm gonna be there, man. I'm driving, man. Fucking right. No, you gotta support. You gotta support bands that you like. If you're not blowing them up on on the internet, you're gonna spend a bunch of time on the internet. Why not give them a shout out, tag their stuff, share it, text to a buddy. Hey, check these guys out. You know, put them in a comment somewhere. It's easy. It doesn't take long. And your friend will appreciate it. Or your friend won't be a fan. They'll be like, yeah, it wasn't my cup of tea. But they might tell their friend, like, hey, this dude told me to check, this person, this woman, told me to check this band out. So I checked them out. Yada, 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 you know? And so on, and so on, and so on. Yeah, it's cool. Support your local musicians. Support your local artists. Just support local anything, man. Just, it goes a long way. It really does. Just the impact financially and I think physically is humanity as a community, as a commune, as a communion. It's a communion. I don't know. All right. So yeah, my back hurt. Okay, woke up Sunday morning in my car, cold because it's fucking snowing. It was chilly. I was stuck in a couple situations. My knee's been messed up. I've been jogging. I'm always jogging, but I don't know. Something happened with my knee. It was bad, and then I gave it a couple days off. Now it's coming back. It's just right here. It's just a little chunk, but it's like, whew, it's like a hot pain, man. Every once in a while, it hurts. I don't know what's going on, but I'm taking it out. I'm taking it easy. I might have to get into a bicycle, get into ellipticals. That's all I got for you, folks. I got a couple things in the works. Like I said, oh yeah. Well, I'm gonna tag this in here. The spire fell. Notre Dame. Everybody's wondering what's going to happen to the art. What's happening to the monuments? What's Paris going to do? What about Quasimodo? Who ever thought about him? What about the hunchbacks? What about all the hunchbacks that run that fucking dame? Nobody. R.I.P. to Quasimodo. Hunchback lives matter. I'm going to leave you with that. We'll see you next time.